What's up, guys? Tuki here, back again, and it is time. We are halfway home, 8 wins down, 8 to go, but we cannot look past the Ottawa Senators. Now, the big question coming out of the last episode is what do we do with the goaltending situation? Offensively, everything is staying the same for now. Defensively, we made a slight tweak, putting Cholowski and McAvoy as a pairing. But the goaltending, do we go with Alex Lyon, who is on an amazing stretch right now, or do we go with Tuukka Rask, who, in fairness, has played extremely well and potentially gives us the best chance to win? Do we ride the hot hand, or do we put back in our proven starter? And even right now, I've had some time to think about this. Even right now, I don't know what to do. I don't. I really don't. But it's like, do you ride the hot hand or do you go with the goalie that gives you the best chance to win? Because with this game, you just never know. I think for the moment, we'll keep Lyon in goal. Let's take a look at the Sens. I didn't mean to go to Stat Central, although I will tell you I was poking around a little bit. They have some of the top scorers in the postseason thus far. So this is not going to be a very easy series for us. We have the better offense. They're 92, 95, and 82. So obviously they have us beaten defense thanks to their captain right there, Erik Karlsson. The question is, who is their goaltender? And is he injured? Or is this their actual goaltender? I do wonder, and I look forward to finding out. God, I still don't know what to do with our goaltending situation. So here we go. This is the Sens team that has made it this far. And that's interesting. That's what I'll say. It's interesting. First up is Mike Hoffman. He has 8 points in, I think, 11 games? 11 games so far for the Sens. 8 points in 11 games is not bad at all. He is centered by Derek Brassard. Of course, they lost Kyle Turris to us, which is pretty nice right about now. He has 8 points in 11 games. And then Mark Stone with 9. Jesus Christ, he's a 92. How did it take me that long to notice? Mark Stone, a 92 overall. That is insane. Like, stats-wise, how is that even possible? Like, he's not the... That's insane. I don't see how the numbers add up. I mean, physically, you know, you'd expect him to have a bit more strength to body check. I'm not sure, but that is obviously great for them. Second line, Thomas Vanek has 11 points. He is a point-a-game player for them at 35 years old. His center is Pajot, who has 9 points thus far. And then Bobby Ryan, 13 points in 11 games. Good Lord. I know Sens fans wish that he was playing like this in real life. Granted, the Sens aren't doing too bad this year. But yeah, that's a dangerous second line. Vanek, Pajot, and Bobby Ryan. And then it gets interesting. They have Ron Doyle, who was the 25th overall pick in the 2018 draft. So last year's draft, low top 9, 20 years old, 81 overall. He has 4 points thus far. His center is Logan Brown, a name that you normally see throughout these Sims, 5 points thus far. And then Curtis Lazar, up to an 86, only 3 points though. So far, 86 overall, but still a third line checking forward. The fourth line is where it really gets interesting. Colin White, Captain America. He wasn't the captain, but he probably should have been. What a World Juniors for him. 83 overall. 2 points. The center is Quentin Howden, an 81 with 2 points. And then Eric Gryba. Do they have injuries, or is the management in this game just shit? Which we know we know the answer to that, but the question is, do they have an injury? He has 2 goals in the postseason. So an interesting lineup, we'll say, at least as far as that bottom 6 goes. Defensively, oh my God, it's worse than I thought. Worse for us, I mean. It's really good for them. Cody Ceci, he's a 91 at 25 years old. Somehow still a top 4 defenseman. I'm not sure how that works out. 2 points as far. Erik Karlsson, 14 points in 11 games. Second pairing is Eric Gustafsson, who I believe is, he's a Chicago guy. Starting off, he plays with Thomas Hickey. And then Mark Mathot is with Dion Phaneuf, who is down to an 82. The question is goaltending and injuries. Their goaltender right now is Mike Condon, who has a 9-10 save percentage in 11 games. He's played in all 11 games. So is he their starter, or is there an injury that they've been dealing with for a while? Marcus, I think it would be pronounced Hoiberg, just because you never know. I don't think it's Hogberg. I mean, let's not, fuck it. Regardless, he's their backup. scratches only Engeland and Dylan Fournier, both defensemen. So flat out, they just run Eric Gryba at right wing, and Mike Condon is their goalie. I can understand why they've made it this far, but in a way I can't. Regardless, we are like 5 minutes into this episode already. Let's get to it. Alex Lyon will be between the pipes, and he'll be in until he loses. That is how we're going to deal with this. So here we go. Eastern Conference Final, Game 1 in Ottawa. Let's do this. First period, can we get off to a good start? And we can. Dennis Cholowski, holy hell, 41 seconds in, beats Mike Condon, and then David Pastrnak made it 2-0 with a goal a minute and 3 seconds later. Ron Doyle, I believe his name was, gets him within, or got that goal back pretty quickly, gets them to within 1. So a very hot start to this series, and then it quieted down for the rest of that period. They outshot us 14-7. But we were able to get to Condon early. Not too bad, especially for Cholowski to get a goal. And I know, too, that we're running a defenseman as a forward, but there's a big difference between Grzelcyk and Eric Gryba. Second period. Can we maintain the lead? We can. It is scoreless. They're out shooting us 28-12 as we start the third period. Not good. Lions holding on, but we're going to need some insurance. And there it is. Ask and you shall receive. Austin Czarnik makes it 3-1, and we're in a good spot. Midway through the third on the power play, again, we can't do anything with it. Ottawa with a chance, we kill that off, and Alex Lyon wins again. 3-1 final in Game 1. Cholowski, Pastrnak, and Czarnik. What a performance from Alex Lyon. 39 of 40. And he is your first star of the game. Matt Grzelcyk, 2 helpers as well. Not too bad at all, considering we are playing him out of position. What a start. I mentioned this in the fantasy video. Injuries will be turned down after this season. Injuries heading into the next fantasy episode. We're turning down the injuries. We haven't done it yet. Joe Morrow's out with a concussion. I don't know how long it is. Well, it's 10 days. 10 days. Okay, I forgot that you can see that right there. Shit. We have to put Grzelcyk back on defense. Which means it's going to be Teratukin, Cehlarik, or maybe even Jesse Gabrielle that we have to call up here. I fucking hate when that glitches. God damn it. Go to edit lines. Nope, I can't do that either. Can you just not glitch out? Thank you. Teratukin. Decent offensively. That defensive category is what I'm really concerned about. 67 poise. 76 poise for Cehlarik. Not as good as defensively as you would kind of hope. And then Jesse Gabrielle. So do I go with Teratukin, who's probably the most well-rounded option, or do we go with Cehlarik because that poise rating is voodoo? I think we're going to go with Cehlarik. Let's call up Cehlarik, and of course, like I said, that'll get Grzelcyk back on defense while Joe Morrow is out injured. So we win that first game, and that's awesome. But, man, another injury. Now, Cehlarik is a lefty, and he can't play center. So it will be Cehlarik, Heinen, Senyshyn, DeBrusk, Achari, and Austin Czarnik defensively. Let's go with Arneson, Grzelcyk, Cholowski, McAvoy. I think that's a good shout. And we'll put Alex Lyon back in. Why the hell not? A 963 save percentage. We'll just go best lines down in Providence. So, Game 1. We're successful. But another injury, man. Another injury. And the Providence Bruins will have found out who they are playing in the next round. Calgary beat Minnesota in their first game. Who are the Providence Bruins? Oh, they're playing the frickin' Penguins. Weren't they eliminated by the Penguins last year or the year before? God damn it. But they are also in the third round. But our main focus is right here, right now. It is Game 2 still in Ottawa. Can we take the first 2 games on the road to start the series? Let's find out. First period, and again, it's another quick start. Solaric, he gets called up, and in... oh my God, he gets called up, and in a major time of need, is what I'm trying to say, where injuries have been such a factor, and I still can't believe we've made it this far, given all the injuries. He gets the goal. Jeff Skinner, just under the halfway mark of that first period, makes it 2-0. Thomas Vanek gets a late goal to bring them back to within 1. But again, outscoring them 2-1 in the first period, that's not a bad way to start a game. Second period, can we hold on to the lead? And we can do more than that. Well, actually, really, we couldn't hold on to the lead. Quentin Howden, 19 seconds into it, tied this game up. But then, Nola Chari, Jeff Skinner with his second of the game, and then Solaric again with his second of the game. I think we made a good decision on who we called up. No offense to Tara Tukin. Solaric was ready to make the most of this opportunity. We are up 5-2 heading into the third period, and so far, Mike Condon has had no answer for our offense in this series. Halfway through the third, we can't do anything on the power play, but Alex Lyon not looking like he wants to give up a goal. Bergeron makes it 6-2. Ottawa haven't had a shot in a while. They just got 2 quick ones there. That is going to be it. 6-2 final. Mike Condon gets absolutely shelled, and the Bruins have freaking walked into Ottawa and taken the first 2 games. Jeff Skinner and Solaric both with 2 goals apiece. Man, this team right now, I was saying it throughout the regular season, all you need to do is get into the playoffs and anything can happen. That is what we said in the very first season, and look what happened there. I have no idea where to scout right now. It's in the point in this series where it doesn't really matter because, well, scouting's broken to begin with. Dougie Hamilton might be healthy for this game against Ottawa. We need to double check. He might be healthy for Game 3 as we go back to Boston. Calgary also up 2-0 over the Minnesota Wild. I don't think Dougie is fully healthy. He is not. So we will go in to Game 3 with this same lineup, and we have a chance to take a commanding 3-1 lead. I'm not calling for the sweep. As long as we don't lose both of these games on home ice, we are in a good spot in this series. Captain Obvious over here. Game 3 in Boston. First period, let's do this. And this time, a little bit different of an outcome. We are held scoreless through the first 20 minutes, and Mike Hoffman gets the long goal. We are down 1-0. Can we turn it around in the second? My God, these 2 players, they're not even on the same line. Jeff Skinner and Solaric, 2 more goals. Oh my God, and we are up 2-1. Just, you can't make a better call-up decision than that. Pure luck. Or is it? Am I just mystic? You don't know. You have no idea. Maybe I can predict the future. I can't. I wish I could. Who doesn't? The fuck am I talking about? We're up 2-1, heading in to the final 20 minutes. Let's do this. We're going to need some insurance. I have more than enough faith in Alex Lyon at the moment. Tuukka Rask is in, though. Why is Tuukka... Oh, God, is Lyon hurt? Tuukka Rask gives up the goal to Thomas Hickey. We are tied down the stretch. Bergeron, the captain. Will that be enough? And it will be. Damn, that was an interesting third period. Came down to the wire. Bergeron gets the GWG. Why was Tuukka Rask in? Is there a long-term injury to Alex Lyon or not? Rask was the first star. He was in for quite a while. 24 saves from him. 2-point night for Jeff Skinner. How bad is the Alex Lyon injury if it's beyond a one-day thing? And it looks like it was a one-day thing. So Alex Lyon will be back for Game 4. Tuukka Rask steps in when needed. And we are 1 win away from going back to the Stanley Cup Final. The Minnesota Wild are on the board in their series with Calgary. Now, I don't believe Brad Marchand will be fully healthy. He is not. Dougie Hamilton is, though. I don't think we can take Cehlarik out of the lineup right now. Not with the way he is playing. So the Grzelcyk idea is out the window. So we need to take out either Cholowski or McAvoy. And I'm thinking it's going to be Charlie McAvoy that gets sent back down to Providence. The only thing that's going to suck right here is if I go best lines, it's going to put Marchand in. And I don't want to do that, but I do want to get Dougie Hamilton that prime playing time. So we're going to have to be pretty careful with what we do here. Charlie McAvoy sent down, which will probably be the last time he will be sent down. I fully expect him and Cholowski to be regulars. We'll just put Dougie Hamilton in. We'll put him up on the top pairing. How is Carlo done with Krug? Actually, Carlo and Krug isn't a bad pairing. Let's keep them together. We'll go with Arneson and Hamilton, and then Matt Grzelcyk with Dennis Cholowski. And we will see how that goes. Alex Lyon is good to go. He will be back in. Let's just go best lines down in Providence to get Charlie McAvoy back into the lineup as their playoff push continues as well. And if we can eliminate Ottawa here in Game 4, we'll be able to pay attention to that series against the Penguins. Game 4 on home ice. Can it be? Could it possibly be 2 consecutive sweeps on our way to the Stanley Cup final? Let's find out. Does Ottawa have the answer? Can Mike Condon shut the door? Let's find out. First period, and it is oh so good for us. Cehlarik again. What do we do when Marchand's healthy? Who do we scratch? We have to keep Cehlarik in. This is ridiculous. Mike Hoffman tied the game, but then the new third pairing, Grzelcyk and Cholowski, under 4 minutes apart. It's 3-1 at the end of the first. Everything is working out for us right now. We have the Midas touch. Anything we decide to go with is turning the gold right now. And the black and gold are 40 minutes away from going back to the Stanley Cup final. Cehlarik, yes, thank you. You're making me look like a genius here. I appreciate it. And then Matt Grzelcyk, we've played him with so many different people. And then choosing Cholowski over McAvoy. What a strong choice that was. But we still have 40 minutes to go in this game. Can we hold on to the lead in the second period? And we can do more than that. Jake DeBrusk and Maltis Stromwall make it 5-1. Eric Greiba, of all people, I was kind of ragging on him there for a bit. He gets a goal back. It's 5-2 with 20 minutes to go. Can we hold on? I didn't want to insult the Ottawa team too much with Ryan, Carlson, Brassard, Stone, but everything is going our way right now. And for the first time since Season 1, we are back in the Stanley Cup final. And you know what happened the last time we made it? 5-2 final in Game 4 as we complete the sweep. Alex Lyon with 33 saves. Cholowski and Grzelcyk, that new third pairing, are the second and third stars, respectively. And we are going back to the final. Before moving on, let's pay attention here to the Providence Bruins for as long as we can. Of course, if the other series ends quickly, we know Calgary will win it. Now, the Providence Bruins are up 2-1. Can they take a 3-1 lead? Joe Morrow, everyone's going to be fully healthy. Everything's coming up Millhouse right now. My God. The Providence Bruins can seal their trip to the final with this game right here, and they do. Both teams are going to the final. 12-2 Bruins, 12-2 Boston Bruins, 11-2 Wannabes. My God. Back-to-back sweeps for us with the Boston Bruins. The Providence Bruins taking care of business despite as many lineup changes as the main team has had. Moment of truth. Who is it going to be in the Stanley Cup final? We don't know the Calder Cup final result yet. It looks like it's going to be Grand Rapids. It could be the San Jose Barracuda, but here we go. 3, 2, 1, and it is the Calgary Flames. David Backes and the Calgary Flames. He's going to score a hat trick a game. Oh, no. Oh, it's going to be miserable. Even more miserable is what do we do with this lineup? What do we do? We have Marchand and Morrow. They are good to go. We still have the goalie controversy. Do we go with Alex Lyon? Again, it worked out in this episode. But Tuukka Rask, in the one game where he had to come in, he played extremely well. Who do we scratch here? Would it be Senyshyn? He has 8 assists. Are you kidding? There is no easy choice. This is a lovely, wonderful problem to have. 8 helpers in 14 games for Senyshyn. Nobody is playing that poorly. What the hell are we going to do? Oh my God, because we can't have Marchand and Morrow scratched because they'll plummet. And overall, because of the morale system, we have to make a choice. We have to make a choice. Cehlarik has 5 points. 5 points in 4 games. Oh my God, what are we going to do? And then defensively, I mean, I suppose Linus Arneson would be the easy choice. He's a +9. He's a +9. We have to look at Grizz. Like, what are we going to do? Oh my God, what are we going to do? I'm so happy to be going back to the final. But what the hell are we going to do? Because we are risking, offensively and defensively, and even goaltending, we are risking screwing with the momentum. I wish these 2 players were still hurt. I really do. I don't know what to say or what to do, but my God, guys, we have a hell of a decision, multiple decisions on our hands here. And it all leads up to the next episode where we play the Calgary Flames in the Stanley Cup Final. Matt Grzelcyk has 16 points in 14 games. Stromwall's a point-a-game player. Everybody is contributing. And I don't know what to do moving forward at all. At all. Alex Lyon and Tuukka Rask have both been great. Alex Lyon is 8-0. And apparently so is Tuukka Rask, despite us losing despite us losing 2 games. I don't know what to say. I do not know what to say. I do want to quickly, though, take a look at the Wannabes Teratugan. Doing pretty well, as they, of course, are in the Calder Cup final. What a year this has been for our franchise, regardless of what happens in the next episode. Win or lose for either team, it has been an amazing season. We have the highest goals for average by a wide margin. And of course, as you would expect, the lowest goals against. How's our power play doing? Our power play is middle of the road, not amazing. Our penalty kill is 89%, not too bad at all. You guys have all the information that you need, as do I. And it doesn't make the decision that we have on our hands any easier to make. Let me know what you think we should do. And in the next episode, guys, it is the Stanley Cup Final against the Calgary Flames. As always, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to hit that like button to help support me and my channel. We just passed 2K subscribers, and as I said on Twitter, which if you don't follow me on Twitter, at Tuki24, by the way, convenient, right? We just passed 2K subscribers. I didn't want to make a big deal out of it. But it is a big deal. Like the fact, and I said this, the fact that more than 5 people watch me on a daily basis, the fact that anybody watches what I'm doing here is ridiculous. Like truly goddamn ridiculous. And I always said whether it's 5 people, 500 people, 5,000 people, 500,000 people, I'd have the same attitude and the same appreciation for it, and I truly do. But that said, if you're one of the people that haven't subscribed yet, you're a jerk. You're terrible. You're a terrible person. Just a terrible person. You're bad and you should feel bad. But don't worry, you can solve that because you can hit that subscribe button. to continue following this series and others. I will see you guys in the next one.